This video is the making of for the Among Us fan film I made. First is the idea. I was playing Among Us with friends and I didn't want to die fast, so I followed my boyfriend to protect each other from imposters, and it turned out that he was an imposter and killed me first. Then I worked on the storyboard to lay out the narrative. First, thumbnails on my sketchbook, then more decent drawings on a 1920 by 1080 Photoshop document that I took all the way to After Effects, added timing, some basic animation, and exported the animatic. Since this is a fan film based on a game, I didn't have to design things from scratch, but choose from the art already created. These are the main characters, and these are reference pictures for the backgrounds. I just had to visualize them from the shot's perspective. I made the animation and backgrounds on Adobe Animate. I hadn't used it before and I thought this was a good opportunity to learn it. The staging for the shots is simple, so I started with character animation and then I made the backgrounds. Usually, you'll need the background layout first to work the animation over the environment, but it wasn't essential for this project. I waited for the background's final images for the cleaning and coloring processes just in case. For example, in this shot, there's blood splashed on the walls. You can see that the rough animation doesn't match the set. I corrected this on cleanup. Animate has something called symbols, and with them, you can have a secondary animation timeline inside the main timeline. They are handy to make certain elements loop, for example. In the rough animation process, I didn't make the symbols, as you can see. I only marked where they start. Here's the same file, cleaned and colored, and here's the symbol that allows me to loop. Now with all the production files, it was time to put everything together in After Effects. Here I made camera movements and text, moved the run cycles and the ghost's position, also extra details like the stars in the background or the glow effect for this shot, and of course, the general editing and compositing for the whole movie. For the crewmate screen, I played Among Us with friends and asked them to be specific colors and remove their clothes. And I found this great video by Baklava for the Dead Body Reported screen. I rendered the main composition and started designing the audio. Just like the art from the game, I also used its original audio. People on YouTube had already uploaded those, and the extra follows I needed, I got them from freesound.org. For the voices, I wanted a sound similar to Nintendo dialogues. I couldn't find anything, and I talked to Diego, and he was like, "Oh, you want to sound like..." So we made a Discord call. He recorded himself and sent me the files, and I recorded my sister who did the angelic voice. I worked on the audio mixing and added some effects. I am far from being an expert, so I just wanted it to be decent. I finally exported and pasted it together with the video, and it was done. The film took around 40 hours to make in about 24 days approximately. I spent like 2 hours some days of the week. It's a silly movie, but I'm happy with the result. It was a good animation exercise and I learned Adobe Animate. Thanks for watching.